Hi, welcome back to Talk of the Town. Linda Pickett with the Heritage Library and Dr. Matt Sanger of Binghamton University stopped by the show to discuss some new discoveries at the Zion Cemetery and Baynard Mausoleum. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So glad to have you both. So tell us the historical significance of the Zion Cemetery and the Baynard Mausoleum site.
Well, that site was the Revolutionary War and antebellum site on the island. So it was the plantation owners' property. Mm-hmm. It was their church. It's now the cemetery, and it was the militia muster house. So that was kind of the center of island activities during the plantation era.
Okay.
And Dr. Sanger, Matt, came down with his students last summer. He actually is the archaeologist doing the sea pine shell ring dig.
Oh, very nice.
And we kind of connected, and I said, yeah, why don't you come up and look at Zion? And he did, and he was interested, so he came in and did the ground penetrating radar in January. And we got his report, and he had some really exciting things that they found at the cemetery.
So what were some of the recent discoveries that you made there, Matt?
Well, the exciting thing about ground penetrating radar is it's one of these instruments you can use that does no destruction, but it gives you an opportunity to see what's under the ground very quickly. And so one of the more successful things we were able to do was to find some graves that were unmarked and probably had been unmarked for 100 years. And we also found an area that looks like a family plot that used to have maybe a fence around it that was also missing for over 100 years. So very exciting.
Incredible.
Yeah.
So tell us some interesting details regarding what you found. First of all, I'm going to let you...
I'll put this picture up. I don't know if you can see it or not, but this is the family plot that we found. And he actually found that it had a border around it. And so it was
sectioned off. And it's a large... If you look at this, it's kind of a large area.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, probably has at least 10 graves in it or so, something like that. We also found some what looks like fallen over headstones that have been covered over by earth that we're going to try to go back and pull up again.
Excavate.
I mean, we always have to be very careful doing excavations inside of cemeteries, obviously, but by doing this first, this kind of instruments first, you can really kind of focus in your work so you're not disturbing a whole bunch of graves. You can find exactly what you're looking for, find these headstones that have fallen over, bring them back up, things that haven't been seen for quite a while.
Really
it
cool
really
stuff.
is. So our goal when he's down here this time, we're going to expose some of this.
Okay.
And then we're also going to look for the church that we think was in the wooded area between the cemetery and Darling Eye.
Have you done anything yet to try to see if you can find it? Have you used your
So we tried last time to go into this area and try to find the church that was there. But it was too wooded, it was too overgrown. We couldn't really get a very good big view shed of what we're doing. So we cleared some more of the area, and now we have a chance to see quite a bit more.
Yeah, yeah. We had two Rotary clubs join us on Saturday in the heat for a work party, and they cleared.
that was a hot work party.
It was a hot work party, but they cleared more of the woods in there. And so when Matt and Katie come over with their machine, hopefully they'll have a better chance to find foundation walls. Or that kind of thing. So
how
it's
far
been fun.
under the ground do you think it could possibly be?
Probably not very much. We're probably talking about maybe 4 to 6 inches, maybe 8 inches, not very far down. But it looks like most likely the church was dismantled at some point, so there wouldn't be a whole bunch of it left. And so archaeologically, it's very hard to see, but these instruments can pick up those faint signatures and be able to find things that otherwise are almost impossible to find.
Wow. Yeah. So what is some of the work moving forward then?
Well,
basically the church.
That's mainly it. We'd like to expose some of the things that we've already found. We'd love to know who's on those headstones that are lying flat. We found a couple of them.
Right.
And the family plot looks like it's a Devant plot.
Okay.
And we would love to be able to find the church.
Yeah, I bet.
That's really the big thing.
So. And quickly, how can people tour the cemetery? Because now with I guess trying to excavate, I would imagine it's a little bit more?
Well, we'll be doing it. People can actually come and watch.
Okay.
Yeah, when
Okay.
they're here. But we do regular Friday morning tours of
Okay.
Zion, and we've started what we're calling living history tours.
Oh, very
So we
nice.
have charactered costumes, or characters in costumes,
Sure.
who talk about life at that time and talk about who they are.
Wow.
And so it's every Friday morning at 10 o'clock.
Wonderful, terrific stuff. Come back soon. Tell
right.
us more. I can't wait to hear what comes out of the ground.
Well, thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
you.
And we'll be right back with Talk of the Town.